Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Before we get into it, though, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York, right in the Walmart Plaza. Make sure you stop in there, check them out. Flowers, pre-rolls, edibles, tinctures, vapes, you name it, they got it. Let them know the Pitch Putt and Puff crew sent you. Also, got to give a shout out to Trouble Off the Tee. Site-wide, you can use promo code RGB for 15% off. For a limited time only, BOGO on the polos, buy one, get one free. Promo code PUFF. Make sure you check out Marty and Trouble Off the Tee. Also check out his book on Spotify. But tonight we're going back to Cali, a former guest who's been on the podcast. What we're going to do here is like a monthly segment with Michael from the Legends Golf Crew. What's up, Michael?
What's happening, RGB? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. And you brought a guest along with you tonight. We got Thicc Gabagol from the Legends Golf Club. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Appreciate you hopping on, Michael, as well. Thicc, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into golf?
Who, me?
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'm just hanging around.
All right, brother.
Just fucking with you. I got into golf. Actually, one of my old buddies back in the day passed away, and he gave me like a second set. He's like, "Yo, like you should go play one day," and I was like, no. So then, like, I finally went. I took the set. I went down to Arcadia, and I started.
Oh, my bad. I had a
friend who gave me like a hand-me-down set because he wanted me to play with them, and he passed away right before I could actually like play with them. But I went down to Arcadia, was at the range, and I would just hit the hell out of every single club. But then I just started looking around and realizing like how people were just aiming for certain things, slowing down their speed, and I would just go over there just to get a picture or two of me, and then I come to realize that like, you know what, there's an actual game I could play here. So I slowed it down, trying to find a tempo, and then before I knew it, I would just play the golf game, and it was a good thing. And I just started meeting so many people. I'd be that guy because I used to have like an old like golf bag that would hold about 30 beers and ice in it from the side. And I would always show up with it, and I would just be underneath the tree sometimes, not even hitting a golf ball, whether it was there or like different golf courses, just walking. And I would just like misery loves company, so I'd offer people a beer. And hey, yeah, all right, I'll sit with you underneath this tree. And before you knew it, I started having like all these people just hang out, and it was a nice little camaraderie,
Yeah. That's what it's all about. Just getting out there, hanging out with the boys, and we were just talking about before we started recording. It's really what it's just all about. So, Michael, man, I haven't talked to you in a little while. We talked on Instagram and shit, but what's been going on with the Legends Golf Crew, man?
Oh, same old, man. Just trying to build, give the guys nothing but good opportunities to come out and have a good time with the crew. We're building. I think after this Friday, we're going to be up to about 164 members. So it's growing little by little. We got girls coming in the crew too now. I think we're up to like 22 girls in the club.
Nice.
Our next event is in 2 weeks, April 20th. We're going to be at our home course, Whispering Lakes. They actually just put up a banner at the course today with our logo on it saying Home of Legends here at Whispering Lakes. So they take care of us over there. We got a good relationship with them. So April 20th is our next event. I think after today, we're at 104 players registered and capped at 120. I think we'll get to 120, but 100 golfers, another good day to get out there. We got 12 vendors lined up. So we're going to have a vendor on every other hole, some back-to-back holes. just doing a lot of community stuff, and all of the proceeds that are going to be at the April 20th or come out of the April 20th event are going to go to Don Lugo High School here in Chino. That's where my daughter goes and plays soccer. My wife and I are on the board. So we're trying to help them grow their golf tournament. They have one every year. It was kind of an old regime in there in the past, and they got a new sports boosters club together. So we're helping them put it together, as well as, do another event for Legends just to have another great day.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I seen. That's awesome that you're giving back to the schools and stuff too, because we're trying to do the same thing here in August, just like a back to school thing. Like everybody brings school supplies to the tournament kind of thing, because not everybody's got it, and the economy nowadays is tough. So like if we can help out by going out and having a good time playing golf, and people bring pens, pencils, and notebooks, just to kick back to the community, just that little bit helping out. It's the least we can do.
Exactly, yeah. Because you want to know what? I'll be honest. A lot of golf clubs, they don't do shit for anybody else, and it's sad because you want to know why? Everybody has the ability to go. We're healthy. We go out there. We play golf, and nobody really kicks back to like certain organizations. And we're not saying to go to a charity, but just impact certain individuals though that are within the community and make sure they get it. Because these charities, they're a little topsy turvy, and we know what's up. People can read between the lines.
Sure.
But like nonetheless, though, it's good to give back, and we should be giving back. But a lot of people, they just sit back behind the line and they just assume that everything's gonna be okay, but it's not, because there's a lot of people who we can help, and this is a great fundraiser over here, and
That's
hopefully
awesome.
it builds and we help other people.
Yeah, and Michael, I noticed you get a lot of support too from like local vendors and like just the community and the Legends members themselves too. So that's awesome.
I do a toy drive. This is gonna be the third year I do it over at California Country Club with Chef Baker. But last year we did one. We're tied in with Toys for Tots. But what we do is literally every dollar that comes in, we put money into envelopes. We put it in 3 languages, a letter that states that we had a tournament at this place, and you want to know what? Somebody's still looking over you above. Don't give up hope, and hopefully this helps. We hand out an envelope with cash at grocery stores from Ontario, California, all the way down to Montebello. Just depends on where it's at. If you look like you need help, we'll give it to you. Walk away. No clout, no nothing.
Yep. That's because it's not about that. It's about giving back, man. It's awesome.
Reaction when they look and see that. And I'm not gonna lie, it gets emotional because shit, I had to go to the liquor store and go get a shot because you see people's reactions and you help them out. But this is a great thing though too, and I think a lot of other golf clubs should understand, like when you have a large community of people who are coming together to play, why can't we help out? High school, junior high, church, something. Let's do something to give back to the community, not keep on taking from profit sharing from members, because a lot of clubs can do that, whether it's apparel or a tournament or whatever. We don't have to do that. Let's do something right for once. Feel good about yourself.
That's it. And Michael, man, you said 160 plus members the last time we talked, man. I think you were just cracking the 100 mark, or like 115-ish, man. That's awesome. I recently had on one of your female members, Audrey, from Four Left. Or I had the whole Four Left crew's been on the podcast, Brian, Ty, and Audrey now. They're excited about that tournament. We brought that up in all the interviews, so they're looking forward to getting out there, which is dope.
Yeah. That's fam right there. They've been coming out. I think they've been to the last 3 events, and they have a great time. We hand out shots, and they have a great time. Get their strokes in, and hopefully lower scores. But you know how it is out there.
You show up, there's a bag. It's set up. You got 2 nice shots in there. Tea, and there's love.
That's awesome.
What else can you ask for?
That's it. No, Michael, thank you for taking care of my man Kai over there from Tea Time Leather too. He's excited about getting to work with you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited to have him out there. The thing I did tournament with the vendors, once I put a little ad together for looking for vendors, a lot of people started reaching out. I didn't expect that. I thought I might have got 1 or 2, but a lot reached out. So pretty much what we're doing at this April 20th event is we're not charging any of the vendors $1 to come out. A lot of people will put together tournaments. They'll charge $500, $1,000. just to come set up. We're not doing that. What we're doing is come set up, have a great day. All we're asking is you to put together a raffle gift that we could, donate a raffle gift to us that we could raffle off to the members. Hopefully someone walks away with something nice. And I think we're up to 12 as of today. So I'm
That's
sure
awesome.
reach out.
We'll get it up. We'll get it up. We'll get it
Yeah,
up.
but that says a lot about you guys too, though. To the fact that, like, all right, you're thinking you're gonna get one or two, but that many people reached out to you, like, that shows that, like, people want to work with you, myself included. Like, I hope we plan something for the future here and put something together. But it's just like that just shows that, like, what kind of group you guys are and who you are as a person. Like, people want to come work with you and join that team because they see what you have going on and how it's growing, and like that's just a testament to what you guys are doing. So don't take that. Don't let that go unnoticed, man. You guys are working hard out there.
I want to go to New York and see if I can finish the fucking stuff before you do.
Man, you guys are always welcome up here, man. Anytime you guys want to come out, man, we'll set it up for sure. Just don't come out when it's fucking freezing out here.
Yeah, I've never been to New York, but hopefully we can put it together.
I'm never fucking cold.
Yeah, you'll be all right. I'm always cold, man. I'm always cold. It's constantly fucking cold. I feel like I've been cold since Thanksgiving, man. It sucks. It sucks so bad. So, Thicc, why don't you tell me a little bit about your experience with Legends, man, as a Legends member and such?
The first time I ever went to a Legends tournament, it was so refreshing because I finished playing 18 holes, and it was so different because I never walked to a 19th hole and hearing people actually talk about positive stuff about like how they could have done better. Nobody was like bullying somebody about like, oh yeah, that guy sucks, or why is that guy even here? It was really eye opening, and I'll never forget it because it was just like a good like aura that everybody had. Whether or not they played good or not, it was just still like everybody was so understanding, and they just had that really great vibe. And they really do have some good people there, and I'll vouch for that 100%. And say like there's something special. There really is something special. And I played with a lot of golf clubs. I really have, and people know me around here and there. And if some people love me, some people hate me. Whatever. I love you no matter what. But man, it was a nice feeling just coming over there. And a lot of people didn't even look at you. They were just like busy in their own things. And then when they saw you, they're like, "Hey, how'd you do?" I'm like, "Okay, you'll get better next time." And that's all you can ask for a golf club, really. You're there to golf, and you're not there for no drama and no bullshit. And if somebody's talking all that bullshit, it kind of kills, your whole entire spirit, and it's unnecessary. That's somewhere else.
Because it always does suck when you're playing that round and there's that one guy who's having a shitty round and he's just fucking miserable, pouting in the cart.
Oh,
it's like, all right, bro, we've all been there, man. Get through it. Don't ruin the rest of the day for everybody else, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, but that's what made the club. It really was special. And then on top of that, like you get to see people's faces. It wasn't fake. There was no fugazis there.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, and yeah, I'll never forget that because, like I said, I just verbatim right now. I'm looking right now, and it feels like it was yesterday that it happened, and that's a really good sense where you could actually just remember back real quick, and you could talk from the heart. I don't bullshit. I really don't. People know me, and I don't bullshit.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like when you can get around a good vibe with people, it just makes the time so much more enjoyable. And there's 160 plus members. I mean, that's crazy in itself. Like, I mean, you guys' area is a lot bigger than what I have up here, but like, I couldn't picture growing a group of 160 people to where I could just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, we're going golfing this weekend. You want to go?" And set up tournaments and everybody's showing out and showing up. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good, man. You go to one of our events and it's a lot of familiar faces. Now friends are making friends that, I worked with this guy and this guy's my cousin. I look and see on Instagram they're playing golf together. I'm like, wait, where'd you guys even get together at? And they're like, oh, we're at the tournament together. It's just a lot of great vibes, a lot of good people, no bad intentions whatsoever, just trying to have a good time, just give back a little bit, just give back.
Yeah, there was one day, man, I had you on, and then I had Omar on from Custom Rag, and
Custom Rag.
Yeah,
They make great quality towels. I'm telling you.
I got one up here.
Shout out Omar.
Yeah, I got a couple more coming. I got some black ones coming. I told him I had to order black ones because I can't get that white one dirty, man. It's too fresh. I don't want to get it dirty.
Got a rag packed in the cab, and that's over there. And I was part of the 42 Mike tournament over at California Country Club, and they were there. They brought their huge trailer, tossing out the rags, and you know what? They make great quality rags.
Yeah,
It's literally I brought it to the manager of my local course, and I showed him the white one here, and I was like, "How many do you want?" He goes, "I'll take 25." No question. Didn't even ask me how much. He goes, "I'll take 25 of them." I was like, "Yep, I got you." So I hit up Omar. He put the order in, so hopefully we'll get those rolling. But yeah, the quality of them. You put a swoosh on it, it's a $60 towel.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Definitely. No,
Yeah, but
the quality though.
I seen all you guys playing. I forget what tournament it was for you, but you guys are all out there taking pictures, hitting bombs out there, and I'm sitting here, it's snowing out. I'm like, man, so tempted. I was like, I gotta get out there for a weekend sooner than later.
Come over here, goddamn it! What's the matter with you?
I got it, man. It's tough. I got the little one and shit. She's doing sports and stuff, so I got to be there. Coaching. I was coaching her basketball team and everything else. So.
You've been a good dad. Forget about it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, family first, man. Always, always, always. And that's basically what you guys got over there with Legends. It's like a small, like just golf family. Like like you can call anybody.
So it's not about like having an army of golfers. Some people say, "Well, our strengths are numbers." That's bullshit. Because the strength should be within our members and their hearts. Honestly, like if people have good intentions, it shows. Okay, and a lot of people forget about that, and they do some stupid things where they're brainwashed, where like they feel like they're part of a gang, which is silly.
Yeah.
All these golf clubs that are all, whether it's from here all the way to New York, whatever, coast to coast, let's all play golf together one day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have fun. Just have some sort of camaraderie with one another. Golf is about socializing, not about hating on one another. Saying we're number one. That's stupid. If that's your mentality, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so many business deals are closed on a golf course. Probably 80%
Oh, yeah.
of business deals are closed on a golf course. So, yeah, for sure. So you got the 420 tournament coming up. What's been going on though? What you had some big events. I see you guys doing something all the time. What's some past events recently that you had go on?
We just had last month. We had the Mecca. It was over at Glen Ivy in Corona. Like I've been saying all this whole time, just great days. It seems like every tournament we have it gets better, 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 and all the feedback has just been nothing but positive. I always reach out to people that were there. Hey, how'd you do? How were the guys that you played with? And it's been all positive. So we had the Mecca down at Glen Ivy. And then before that, we were at Whispering Lakes. That was the one that Brian and Audrey came out to, and Omar with the custom rag.
Yeah.
And like I said, just been great times, man. I just never thought that it would get to this. And the ground roots was just about putting on a good time and making sure everyone had a good time while they were out there. And that's what I'm going to stick to, and we're not going to change. Just going to keep that as our core and keep the ball rolling. Our next event is May 11th, and that one's another give back event. One of our members, Chris Rodriguez, he coaches his son's travel baseball team, and they have a trip coming in a couple months out to Vegas, and they need a little help. And he reached out, and I'm like, man, say less. Let's put it together.
Right.
Let's get some people out there. You know what I mean? I'll do whatever I can to help you and help the team. I'm a coach. That's what I did after high school. I coached football for 14 years, so I know exactly what it's like. I know sometimes you want to do things and you can't. Money's tight. So if we could give back and help his team, that's it right there.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Just giving back to the kids who don't have an opportunity, so they don't have to go do something stupid and not be on a football field or a basketball field, baseball field, whatever the thing may be.
Right, and we're not asking for nothing. We don't want no recognition. We don't want the coach to say, "Hey, these guys gave us this." We just want to give it to them, let them go do their thing, and just keep it moving from there.
That's my same mindset with the back to school tournament we're doing. Like literally on the other podcast, the Upstate Golf Guys. We're co-doing doing the tournament, and we had a city councilman on that podcast, and we told him like, dude, we literally want to get everything, give you the check, and walk away. Like, we don't want a pat on the back. We don't want any recognition. Like, we want to we'll talk about it so people sign up. But after that, like, people bring the supplies and bring the book bags. Like, you bring it to the schools and figure out where it goes. Like, we don't want. You give it to the kids who need it. We don't know who needs it and who doesn't. You guys do. You're in the community a lot more than we are. you guys take care of that. Like, we're just putting this on to get the supplies and get it to the kids. We don't want to be on, a local news channel. I don't want to be interviewed by nobody. Like, it's just, let's do it. And then next year we'll do it again. That kind of thing.
Yep. Yep. Same
A
thing.
lot of clubs though, they won't do that shit though. That's the sad part though. Especially the ones that have clout. They
Yep.
just, and I don't understand why. Because they can actually change so many people's lives, but for whatever reason it is, I don't know. It's just sad. It really is. It's disappointing because they can really help so many different organizations. They can help out schools because schools right now they're not getting that much money, and there's some kids out there who could be bright stars, but they're not going to be able to get to that platform because they just don't have the equipment. You know,
Right. Right.
and as adults now, like shit. I guess you could call us the last of the dying breed, but like we knew our roots. We came up from a certain um, area, and we don't throw it out there like, "Hey, look at me, be sad." I'm not looking for like any sympathy, but like I'm here, I'm sitting here, and I'm able to tell people we could do things differently. We can help people.
Yeah.
So let's get our shit together and actually help people out.
That's the thing. Like, because when we grew up, I mean, I assume we're all around pretty much the same age, but we grew up, we earned respect. You treated everybody with respect, like you elders, the whole 9 yards, like your peers. It was like you see kids out there now, and they're just like yelling at like strangers in the street. I'm like, yo, that's like some adult you're yelling at. You're 14 years old. Like, what the hell is going on? And like, no one's saying anything, and people are just walking by. Like it's normal in society now, which is scary. Like, that's a scary, real scary thing out there.
It is.
But it's nuts. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, up here, you were mentioning the golf clubs. Like, up here, there's not any golf clubs. Like, the Pitch Putt and Puff is like a small golf club, and there's like guys that play at like there's a group of guys that play in front of us on Sunday mornings, maybe 20 guys, but like there's not golf clubs like that. So I think like this is an on-tap market for something like that. A couple of things are starting to pop up, but like nothing that I think could be. So there's definitely an on-tap market up here for that. Something to look forward to, for sure.
For the mob moved in and shit.
But yeah,
Things in the works, RGB.
yeah, we got some things cooking up, man. It's and I think it's be a great opportunity really for everybody to tap into a market that hasn't been touched and get the exposure for everybody and keep the positive vibes going and just giving back any way we can, like you guys are doing. Like that's my goal. Like that's the thing. Like when me and Michael first connected, when we talked, like our mindset was the same, and like what he's trying to do is pretty much what I'm trying to do. He's just doing it a lot faster and a lot bigger than I am here. But that's the thing, though. It just goes to show that people want to be involved in it. It's just you got to get out there and do it. And I think once we get out to the course and I start to get some footage of actual golf, opposed to just me talking on a computer screen here, it's going to be a lot different on the Instagram. It's
Out there though, and you hit the right audience. It'll come together. It really will. There's good people out there still. Not everybody's all about themselves, but again though, they're just I don't want to say afraid, but they're just not sure like where to put those intentions. You know. So with you being out there and doing your thing, and we're gonna do our thing, hopefully we can bring some people together and actually like make some sort of movement. You know, we're not trying to change the whole entire world, but like if we can make some people's world different,
Yep.
that's what it's all about. You know?
Even if we just make it easier for somebody, make it easier for a mom who doesn't have to worry about where am I going to get a notebook for the first day of school or a backpack or whatever. Just that little shit. Just take that stress off of someone's life if you can.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I mean, think about it. Half the time you guys go out to a tournament, you're spending $150 or whatever. All right, so this one's going to be $125, but bring $25 worth of school supplies. That's kind of like what we're going to do. So you got 100 people.
Yeah, right there.
100 people do that. Boom. All right, you're taking care of a lot of kids shit that probably don't have it.
Correct.
And they're gonna want to do. They're gonna want to go to school. They're gonna want to do like good or put into like the thought that's what's going on in the class because they have the tools. A lot of times they have the tools. You know.
Yeah. Or they got the fresh book bag opposed to the one that's got fucking duct tape all over it or stains on it or whatever the case. They're gonna look fresh going to school. Even hook them up with clothes, whatever. Like I have a buddy. I know a couple of local sneaker stores and stuff like that would probably help out and donate a pair of sneakers for like a raffle for one of the kids or something like that. just that kind of shit. There's a bunch of ideas I got. I just got to really start putting them into place now.
Well, you're in the best place. Legends. I'm part of a professional golf club, and we're gonna do whatever we can to help out, whether it's here or even on the East Coast. It doesn't matter. But like, we're all clubs, and we want to do good for one another, and we want to help people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, when you get good people together, sky's the limit.
That's
It really,
it.
because we can go ahead and we can make changes. It's not about us, and it's not about us getting fucked up on a course and shit. There's so much more to it, okay? But like, people need to understand though that like, there's a lot of individuals out there who need help, who really want to do good, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help them out.
Right. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So you got the 420 at Whispering Lakes, right?
Yes, our next 3 events actually will be there. We have April 20th. It's the Don Lugo Sports Boosters fundraiser. We're calling it the Legends Bowl to get all of our members out there and have a good time. And then the next one will be May 11th at Whispering Lakes. That one's the Chino Black Dogs fundraiser for our member Chris Hernandez, who coaches them. And then June 15th, we're doing a tournament with Fox Sports Radio. So I've been on their show a couple times when I was coaching a couple years ago. I had a coaching the high school football team, and then we followed each other on Instagram, social media. They seen that I was doing the golf thing, and they reached out like, hey, we've never really done a golf tournament for Fox Sports and our little community. So they wanted to put something together that was like in December. So we're going to roll it out June 15th. That's a summer event. It'll probably be hot that time, but we're going April 20th, May 11th, and June 15th.
That's awesome. That's nice too, because you're gonna get some nice recognition off of that for sure. Dealing with all the Fox Sports, that's dope, man. Congratulations on that.
Don Lugo is a great name for high school. You like that? It's like fucking bring me some cannolis. Yeah. And
go down to Mulberry Street, man. Go down to Mulberry Street, get yourself a nice cannoli, man.
I'm from Mulberry. You ask anybody about Lefty. Mulberry.
Actually, we're doing a night golf. It's going to be May 26th. That's Memorial Day weekend. Everyone has that Monday off, so we're going to do it Sunday night down at Arcadia, the par 3 course. So
Okay.
And we normally do team-based events. A lot of them are 2-man scrambles or 4-man scrambles. But the night golf event, that's going to be an individual event. Birdies are better. So whoever could come out with the most birdies is going to walk away with some cash.
Arcadia is a great 18 holes, all par trees. And it's underneath the lights. It's great. Some of the greens are a little tricky, but that's a great course though, just to get people together, do skins, and just have a great time.
Yeah. That's awesome too, because we don't have any courses with lights up here, so that's dope. Night golf would be awesome up here, but no one has it.
Yeah, we've never done a night golf event, so we're gonna give it a shot, and I already know it's gonna be a good time. Thicc approves, so we're gonna get that one rolling.
That's sick. That's sick. So yeah, what's gonna happen here is we're gonna do a monthly segment with Michael, and then rotate guests on. Thicc, you're always welcome to jump on, man. This is a great conversation. You guys are some good dudes. But what I like to do at the end of these is ask 3 questions. 3 questions to wrap them up here. I'll start off with, what's your favorite club in your bag? Michael, you go first, man.
My favorite club in the bag right now probably is my 56 degree. My initials are MG, and my football number growing up was 3. I'm a tailor-made guy, and I got a 53 wedge. So it's been a while. I've been wanting to get it. I finally pulled the trigger. Haven't used it very much, but since it has my initials and my number, that's going to be my favorite club right now.
There you go. Yeah. What's his name? Paul from Custom Sticks. I'm linking up with him tomorrow.
Awesome.
I seen he did some work for you. Those things look pretty fresh. The fur rules on, or whatever the hell you call it, the fair rules that you put on there.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, funny story is I had ordered those probably about 2 months ago. I just haven't had a chance to get my clubs over to him to put them on. And my longtime friend, Danny Macias, he's in the club. He's a great golfer. At the Glen Ivy event, he's seen them. He's like, no, dude, I got to have those. I'm like, I don't know, man. I've come on. So I'm like, you know what? You golf more than I do. He golfs all the time. So I'm like, go for it. So those are actually his clubs that got the furrows and the grips. So once I seen that, I'm like, all right, I'm not giving those to no one else. I got to go the next.
Yeah, you got to get those for sure. Those were fresh.
Shout out to Paul and Custom Sticks. He's always supporting. He's a great guy. He brings great vibes to the tournament. Sets up music, and a lot of people, as soon as they get there, they see that he's there, and they go get whatever they need to get, re-grip real quick. You know, my buddy Claudio, my barber, he showed up to Glen Ivy. He's like, "Oh, Paul's here. Custom Six is here. Let me go get my driver real quick." He got it changed. He's all happy. So yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm supposed to link up with him tomorrow. I actually got to text him in the morning to figure out a time. He's a good dude. We tried to schedule a couple times, and like for both of us, shit just popped up last minute. So we'll get it figured out though, for sure. Thicc, what do you got for a favorite club?
Favorite club would be my 7-wood.
7-wood, okay.
That's yours too, right? RGB, that's your favorite.
I don't even have a 7-wood in the bag. I don't think. No, I don't.
Right, here's a 7-iron.
7-iron.
It's good from like 160 to 210.
Okay.
This depends how drunk I am, and then yeah, but it was good though.
Yeah, I'm a 7-iron guy. My 7's my most versatile in the bag. I can hit a 170, 180, hit it good. I can get it out there 190-ish. I can hit a stinger with it. I can do a bump and run. I can do a lot with the 7-iron.
Right on.
And then what's your favorite course you guys ever played?
I'm gonna have to go with Goose Creek. It's a place out here in Corona. I wasn't really a fan of the people working there and how they treated us. You know, they're kind of a little snobby, kind of uptight, but of course, amazing. I mean, I haven't really got out to like Trump or any of those, you know, really high-end courses or anything. So one that I've been to and actually played, I'm gonna have to go with Goose Creek. With the close second, Oak Corey right behind it.
Okay.
Shit, that's a good question actually. Because you want to know what? Honestly, for me, it's not about the course. It's just the guys who you play with. I'm one of those dudes where like, if I could have a shitty time, my scorecard like I'm hitting 30 on the front nine. But like, if I'm with a good core of people, it doesn't matter. Fuck the scorecard. I'm having a good, and I'm gonna have memories with them, whether they played good too as well or not, whatever. But that's just what it's all about. It's just those memories. But if I had to go ahead and say the best course, I would say Half Moon Bay.
What was it?
Half Moon Bay.
Half Moon Bay?
Yeah, over in San Jose. I was there playing with Kevin Nahani and Aston Nahani. And King Blue, my boys.
Nice. Yeah. The nicest course I ever played was down in Texas, actually. It was Slick Rock. It's a PGA style. It was a PGA course. There was a LPGA tournament there like the following weekend or the weekend before us. So it was in tip-top shape. Greens were rolling 100 miles per hour. It was nice.
What part of Texas?
It was like probably an hour and a half outside of Austin. I could not remember.
Did you go to Franklin's barbecue?
No, we went to this resort for a wedding, and I was stuck there, man. We didn't leave the resort the whole time we were there.
About Franklin's, I seen their beef brisket, baron. That thing was good. You gotta get there like at 7 a.m. and shit just to get in that some bitch.
Nah, I've never been down to Austin. I've only been down to Texas a couple times. I went down to Cowboy Stadium for Cowboys Giants one year, and then Miami. I'm a big Miami Hurricanes fan, and I've seen them play LSU for Joe Burrow's first start, and we got fucking cooked. We got cooked like that brisket.
I'm like a Bronx toe guy. Like I don't give a shit about sports anymore because they don't know me, I don't know them, and like I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're never pay my fucking bill, you know. So
that's it.
What do you care about them?
So let me ask you guys this real quick. This ain't even part of the questions, but you might not have it, but there's a real tough, big issue with tee times out there in California, huh?
Yeah, there is. It's going around. I guess there's some people that are buying them and reselling them. You know, I don't get to golf that much besides our tournaments, so I have heard some stuff about that and seen it on the news. My mom actually told me the other day. She's like, "Hey, are you selling tee times?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, I seen on the news that people are selling tea time. I'm like, no, mom, I'm not selling it.
Yeah, out here selling fucking tea times, selling fucking anything, get your hands on. That's crazy though, because like up here, that's not even an issue. Like, unless there's a league, you can pretty much get out on your local course. Like 9 out of 10 times I could call the course. I had one course up the road from me. I could call them and get a tea time within 15 minutes and just show up.
You know, so it's been going on for like such a long time now. All of a sudden being brought to light and shit by like some influencer. And honestly though, like, okay, I get it, but then like there's so much more that goes into it though. And if people haven't changed policies by now, it ain't gonna change. Okay. At this point, we have fucking open borders. So who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's a fucking free for all.
You know, you're fucked. And that's it. Language. It's just what it is.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it on here, man. Then the last question before we wrap this up: what's one thing you want? Your season's different than mine, but what's one thing you want to improve on this year in the golf game?
I'm gonna have to go with just consistency out of my driver. That thing's like a roller coaster right now, man. I'll have one good day, one bad day, one in between days. Like I just need to lock this guy in already, figure out what's going on, and get that thing going, man. That's about it for me.
What do I want to improve? Well, my golf game?
Yeah.
My golf game. Nothing. I love my golf. Yeah. Honestly, I just want to see people happy. And honestly, I don't let the scorecard dictate how much fun I have. I don't give a about that. And even though like my handicap is really high, it's only because of the fact of the matter that like I just tend to like have to make drinks sometimes. But like I love the fact of the matter I'm able to hang out with so many people and just have a good time with them. So I don't give a shit sometimes. So be it.
Yeah.
But could I be?
Awesome.
Yeah, I could. You know.
That's awesome though, man. That's a great way to approach the game though, because you're never out there throwing a club, having a shit. You know what I mean? Never pissed off about it. You know,
Never.
That's a great way to go about it, because there's so many people who think they should be so much better than they are, and
I see people like who were high, like off their ass, yell at old people, calling them boomers, and it's what is your point to do that shit?
Yeah.
So angry on the course, and you're high,
Yeah.
and you're still calling people boomers. You know, it's ridiculous.
You got to figure, like, especially us playing on the Sunday morning, like we know it's going to be a slow round, like it's expected. So we sit in the cart, we got our joints loaded up into pitch, putt, and puff hit kits.
Hey,
pop our little joints out of there. We're good to go for the round. And then like we just sit back, we're chilling. Like we know we're not getting out of there. We started 9 a.m., but we're not getting out of there until 2:30. My wife never gets it though, because she's like, "Yo, how come if you play on Wednesday, you're home by like 3 o'clock? But if you play on and you played 18, but if you play on Sunday, you're there all fucking day." I'm like, "Yo, it's just the course pace of play. I don't know what else to tell you."
Well, I was hanging out bowls of soup, sweetheart. That's why it took a little while. I made some sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no doubt. But hey, guys, I really appreciate your time, Michael. Like I said, we'll do this once a month. Get different guys on. Thicc, I'd love to get you back on, man, to talk about your club and what you got going on. I love your mindset and how you're all about giving back to the community as well, man. That's really what this is all about, doing what we can for those who can't.
I'm filled with it. I'm filled with it.
Yeah. You guys are great, man. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor. You guys got anything else to plug before I wrap this up? I get everything.
Just real quick, I want to say shout out to Legato Golf. You know, they're our official sponsor right now. They're giving us golf balls for all of our tournaments. Ben is a great guy, does a great job with everything that he does on the social media, and they actually have a golf ball coming out that you download their app. If you hit it in the trees, hit it in the woods, you just open up the app and you can track that ball. So I just want to give them a shout out. Also, Omar Custom Rags. We already know what he does. A great job. Paul Custom Sticks. Great guy. Does a great job. And all the other sponsors that are going to be coming out to help us April 20th. I just wanted to say thank you in advance. If I don't see you or I get too busy that day, just wanted to say thank you guys, and we appreciate everything.
And Michael, where can they find you on Instagram and socials?
Instagram, it's Legends Golf Crew. And that's pretty much where we do everything through is our Instagram. We do have a Facebook page for our members to put tee times and whenever they want to go play to try to find some members, but that's just a members only group. So everything is ran through our Instagram page at Legends Golf Crew.
All right, Thicc, what you got?
So first of all, Louis Liquor all day. Lucy, love you. They've always supported me since day one. They have several liquor stores. They get you all the craft beers, any spirits you need, the best of the best. You ever need something, let me know. Number two, Lefty Lou is doing his thing on radio, Yacht Wave Radio every Monday from 12 to 1 p.m. Check them out. And last but not least, anybody that's listening to this, I love you. Whether you hate me or love me, I love you more.
Well, man, appreciate you guys hopping on. I really do, especially coordinate the time, East Coast, West Coast. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you guys, everybody checks out 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy. Also, check out Trouble Off the Tee. My man Marty got the dope hat, 15% off everything on the site. Buy one, get one free on the polos. That's something you can't beat. So go check them out, troubleoffthetee.com.
One more thing real quick, if you don't mind.
No, go, buddy.
My bad, because I'm unprofessional. I should have said this shit. Unprofessional golf. Unprofessional. Fuck it. I'm drunk.
Unprofessional Golf Club on Instagram.
RG, the Pitch Puff Crew. May 1st. Be on the lookout. We got some news coming for you guys.
We're cooking it up. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Peace. You guys stay on here for a second.
I'm gonna go on Mark Povich.
Fairway Mike.
Hey, man.